told me if I face a hardship, I can call in and get help.
We advised you in January what we expected, and you yourself have admitted that you have not met that criteria. There's nothing left.
But I'm still.
So what he said is, you yourself said you haven't met that criteria, meaning I have to pay my full balance in order to change my due date. So in the meantime, I am paying the past due and having a current until I'm able to pay the full balance. I told Dish I was experiencing a hardship, and they said they're going to help me as much as they can. And then I get an email saying that they're going to disconnect my services. I'm talking to a Luke from corporate. He's telling me, he told me that I can only call once a month. And unfortunately, my services were acting up, and I called and I got emails saying if I experience a hardship or if I need help to call in, and that's what I did. So that's very confusing. You're telling me not to call in for help, but an email says if I need help to call in. So I'm going to finish playing the conversation. He's really rude. He doesn't care. I've been with Dish for 4 years. There's nothing in their terms and conditions saying that a customer has to pay on time every single month. The way I get paid, I'm always like paying the past due and then the current, and then the past due and the current. You know, I'm never behind where it's getting shut off. Like I'm actually, and if I'm late, I'm paying the late fee. So he doesn't care about losing me as a customer. He's basically telling me I was told to call once a month, and I did. And he said if it's about technical issues, I can call. But if I'm talking about technical issues and your customer service rep decides to talk about my bill, what am I supposed to do? So I'm getting penalized. Listen.
I'm still paying the account, though. I'm still paying the $56, the past due, and then I ended up with $56. It's not like my account is $200, $300, $400. We're talking about a $100 bill. I'm getting emails. Right, I'm getting emails.
He said there's nothing left to discuss.
Getting emails saying that if you need help, give us a call. That's what we're here for.
You're calling in about late payment fees and everything else.
I didn't ask.
So he said I'm calling about late payment fees and everything else, which I just told him I'm getting emails. And I'm told from an agent if I ever need, if I get stuck with, not being able to pay $10 or $5, call. They're here to help me. I've been with you guys with them for 4 years. So I'm told to call in.
For a late payment fee.
I listened to the phone call, Kimberly. I know that you're requesting adjustments.
I'm not, no. Because
there's nothing left to discuss at this point. We've gone over everything multiple times.
So you're going to let me go over a 4 year, okay, so.
I already sent you out the letter, ma'am. It has this information saying we're not going to be able to provide you service.
Why not?
February 16th.
Why not?
I've already gone over that with you multiple times.
Okay, but why are you telling me to call if I need help on my bill?
Like I said, it was an automated message that our customers do receive.
So he's saying that was an automated message I received. So if I'm getting an automated message telling me, hey, if you're experiencing hardship, I received a message about a government shutdown. A lot of people are affected. Call in. We'll help you. And so I call in and I'm told I'm being punished because I called about it. I'm even though I'm getting a message to call about a credit to help their customers that's facing a hardship, I can't call. I'm not supposed to call. What kind of mess is this? If you're telling me you're going to help me and I need help, I'm going to call. So now Luke is telling me I'm not supposed to call. And by me calling about getting credit on my account, then I have to I have to find another provider.
Okay, well, you shouldn't be sending that to me. It's confusing if you're sending that to me and you're telling me not to call. I am a 4-year customer. I pay my past due every time it's due, and I'm left with the current. My bill is no more than $100 a month, and I pay the past due. You guys tell me if I need help when I'm facing a hardship to call in, and we'll help you. Now you're telling me I can't call in, and you're going to disconnect my services.
Reduced to 1 time per month for non-technical related issues.
1 time per month for non-technical related issues. But when I call about my bill, or I called about a non-technical related issue, the lady started discussing my bill. What am I supposed to say? Hey, don't discuss my bill because I'm not supposed to talk about it. And if we talk about it, I'm going to be forced to find another provider. If you wrote notes in my account telling the agents don't discuss my bill and they discuss it, and then I tell the agent, yeah, I know that about my bill, she's going to note that we talked about my bill and I'm going to be penalized? What kind of mess is this? Listen.
But my aunt can call 1,000,000 times and you guys don't punish her.
Oh, like I was telling him, my aunt, she's elderly. She calls like 5 times, 6 times and gets all types of help on her bill. She's older, elderly. She has not got one. She's been with Dish for 5 years. She has not got one letter saying, hey, you can't keep calling in or you're going to be, we're going to discontinue our relationship. But yet I'm being penalized. Listen.
But yet if I call, I'm not calling like 50 times a month. I'm only calling for technical support. And if I get an email saying that, we got this package or that package, and if I call and then I say, okay, how much is my bill? And then they say, well, do you need help paying your bill? You think I'm not going to say, well, how much can I pay? I mean, if you guys offer it, I'm going to accept it. What for wouldn't? That's not fair to me. That's not fair to me. Why don't you put that on my account when customer calls? Do not offer her anything to help her out on her bill. I mean, because
we actually provided that on the account after Brian spoke with you, and that's why the agents weren't crediting.
But why did the agent even offer me some type of free this and free that if you're not supposed to give it to me?
We've gone over this more.
Okay, well, that's not fair.
Anything else to discuss?
Yes, it is, because I told Brian that
So I talked to a Brian prior to him, and, he understood or whatever, and he said, that's fine. And then this Luke takes over. That's who I'm talking about when I say Brian.
Bill would be paid. I threw all my...
Oh, and not only that, I'm thinking I gotta, I'm going to just get rid of Dish, forget them. I got all these little... I get a free DVR. I get $19.99 bill for 3 months. I got all these good offers from other providers. I threw away because I'm thinking I'm going to keep Dish. Brian persuaded me to keep Dish. And here it is. I get this Luke from corporate that's being totally ignorant, don't care about me as a customer, and is willing to cancel my services because I called for help because I got an email. Excuse me.
It is.
It's not your fault.
I told him at the end of February the current and the past due will be. The current will be paid because that's when I'll be able to catch up when I get my income tax return. I already told that with Brian, and we can talk to Brian on Monday.
Use that and find a new provider.
Why do I have to find a new provider after 4 years?
Because Dish Network is not.
I destroyed all.
He said, because Dish Network does not care about your service anymore. I'm sorry, but he's low, so it sounds like I'm over talking him. But plus, he's over talking me, so the deals that I had, free this, free that, $19.99, all this stuff, I destroyed all that to keep Dish. And you mean to tell me I can't keep Dish because you guys are emailing me, telling me to call in if I'm facing a hardship to help me, and then I call in and I get punished?
Kimberly, we've gone over this already multiple times. Since there seems to be nothing left to discuss.
Since there seems to be nothing else, he doesn't care. Listen.
I'm going to go ahead and release the line. I do.
Okay, do you
So now I'm about to ask him about his manager. Listen to this.
have a manager I can speak to besides you? Because that's not fair.
For me to send you to.
I'm sorry?
He said this is the highest level that you're going to be sent to. Listen, I'm going to ask him for his manager's number. Listen.
Right, but you have a boss. I understand that, but you have a boss. Can you provide their number for me, please? I'm sorry?
No, I do not.
You don't have a boss.
No, I do, but I do not provide any of that information.
So he's not going to provide anybody else that I can speak to for a second opinion because I'm not satisfied with how he's treating me, how he's going to let me go as a customer for 4 years because I've called, because I received a message saying if I need help on my bill, to call, but when I call, I'm told not to call. Why do you help your customers and then they get the help and you punish them for getting the help? I don't get it.
Okay, so just so you know,
so I told them that, I'm recording this conversation and then, for personal use, and maybe I can play it back, but actually I recorded it for YouTube. So you guys can know, if you are ever with Dish, you are facing a hardship and they tell you, we'll help you out on your bill, and they keep helping you, don't take the help, because you're going to get warned not to take it anymore. And if you call about something and they offer to help you and you take it, they're going to kick you off. Dish doesn't care about their customers. I've been with them for 4 years and I've never had any issues up until now. I was facing a hardship and they offered to help me out, and they helped me out, for a couple months. They only give me like $10 or $15 towards my bill. And they keep, they want to help me. Like I told them, I'll be back on my, I'll be okay, like at the end of February. Oh, no worries. We'll help you. No worries. Now I'm told, you're not supposed to keep getting help. And, that my account not to get help, but yet they're helping me. And by them helping me and me calling to get the help, I get kicked off. Okay. So I'll find another provider. After that, I don't even want to be with Dish, but I'm going to let them know. I do want to have the opportunity to talk to someone else besides this Luke, because he's completely rude. He told me he's going to disconnect my services on the 16th. Today is the 2nd. So you're going to force me to rush to find somebody else and not even give me more time? This guy is a complete jerk. Don't go with Dish. And they don't have HBO or Cinemax. Why? Because they don't want to pay whatever they're supposed to pay to keep them. They're